Good morning, everyone. Joey Gutierrez here, Director of Membership for the Hispano Chamber of Commerce located here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And, the song should tell you everything about who we have on today for our chamber chat. But we're here with Lowrider Beef Jerky with Travis and Cheryl. How you guys doing today?
Good. What's going on, Joey? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, it's super busy. It's Gala Week, but we're having a lot of fun with it. The cool thing about Gala Week for me is it's the kickoff to like every event for the rest of the year. So
For sure.
yeah, this is exciting. We'll get through this one and then we have a bunch. And we've been talking about some events and initiatives that are going on and we'll get to that as well. But Lowrider Beef Jerky, everyone sees it everywhere. How did it start? Explain to us. Where did it come from? What's the back end? What's the backstory?
It's actually our 3-year anniversary. So
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, today.
That's amazing.
So we started 3 years ago, but it was just let's find something to do and make side money.
Yeah, like everything.
And we put it out there, and we started right before COVID. So we thought, well, we're going to do delivery. This is going to be something different. And because of COVID, it just ended up kicking everything off, and it took us over.
Oh, good.
So 3 months down the line, we're like, wow, this is not a side business. This is a business. Yep. So we signed everything up, and we've been going since. And it's just been one thing after another. It's been really exciting.
How we got the Lowrider name was I'm a photographer. I worked for Lowrider, and I had a bunch, like 15 years worth of like art sitting around for magazine shoots for all over the country. So I was like, what we should do is that we're from the era of like, the posters and the Jordan and the Wheaties and Cracker Jacks. So I was like, we'll put a Lowrider trading card in every bag. That's why we called the Lowrider Beef Jerky, just because we had all the stuff there. And, it's a big cultural thing out here. So, I've always grew up around it, worked in it my whole life, had a career out of it. So that's how the name Lowrider Beef Jerky came about. So that's pretty much it.
Well, that's awesome. And that's kind of what you want, I think, as an entrepreneur. Side hustle turns into your main hustle, but you have multiple things going on.
Correct.
You have a printing shop. You still do your photography.
Yep.
And then the jerky, obviously, which is awesome. Thank you for that big bag that you left. We've enjoyed it, for sure. And I do have the cards. Yeah, I like a 68 Impala.
Yep.
If you're from New Mexico, you're a car fan.
For sure. Yeah, it's in your blood out here, for
It
sure.
is.
Low riding is, and it's kind of cool too, like just being around people like a while back, I don't know if you guys remember the airport, put all the low riders in the airport.
Oh, yeah.
And we were a part of that. And it was just cool seeing people that, they'd just come and stare at them, it's like, just like if they'd never seen a low rider, or like, I remember the first time I had my one of my cars with hydraulics, I lifted the car next to this old couple, and she was all, like she was like freaked out on it. Like she loved it. She was like so it's a cool thing out here. I think the name Lowrider Beef Jerky is like it's kind of known now. It kind of took off. I took off overnight, man. I mean, we're so fortunate that everybody that buys from us and thankful. It was something that wasn't planned, for sure. I was like, let's just try it. Her family made beef jerky and my family made beef jerky just for us. So we kind of just one night just decided to go for it, and it took off. Now we got super fortunate.
Well, and with that, you guys were winners of our Arts and Culture Award last year at Hispanic Heritage Award. So, yeah, it did take off.
Yes. Thank you guys for that.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the fans. They're the ones who vote. So our community, they definitely let their voices be heard. And you guys were the winners, but you were also at our gala last year.
Correct.
So, yeah, I mean, it's out there. And you're right down the street from us now, which is great, in Port Vida. That place is its own little shopping center.
Yes.
It's its own little world out here, man. Like if you guys haven't had a chance, it's 504th Street. It's Port Vida Tattoo. Our good friends Bale and Helm and everybody own it. They have Port Vida Coffee there. We're now part of it now as well. Port Vida, if you guys, as like he was talking about, they won Small Business of the Year last year, and then we won Arts and Culture. So we're actually housed out of the same building now. We'll have our print shop there. We have the beef jerky. And a couple of our other stuff going on from there. We are throwing a New Mexico Beef Jerky Fest out here. We'll talk about it in a minute, but that's going to be housed out of there as well. But it's a great little, it's kind of one of those businesses, man, that like it has so much going on there. Like it's such a like a little honeycomb of arts and culture and business, a barbershop, a shoe shop, coffee shops there. It's crazy.
And that place, honestly, it represents the chamber really well, because we have you there, a member. We have Port Vida, who's a member. And then we have Johnny Boards, Ruben, who's a board member of ours. And he has his screen set up there, which do advertising,
Correct.
PSAs. And so
Yeah.
I'm always down there with him, just scoping things. Sometimes we just go to hang out just to get away. And, you know, you drive by, you see food trucks, like, what's going on in there? And all of a sudden there's a bunch of shops set up, a lot of booths, and, you know, a concert going on. You're like, okay, I'll hang out for a while.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, man. It's a really cool spot, and we're super blessed to be there. You know, like it was a great business move on our end to do that.
We have our pop-up events every first Friday of the month.
Okay.
So we get, you know, local vendors. Lowrider beef jerky is set up. We sell, you know, tons of people that night. But it's really cool just to go and hang out and just check out all the local businesses.
It's on the first Friday of every month for the rest of the year. It's called like a shop and stroll. You know, they used to do like the art walk downtown.
Yeah.
They're doing their own there. So at Por Vida, 504th Street, the first Friday of every month, it has a different theme. So it's kind of cool. And like 60, 70 vendors will be there.
Even the coffee shop, there's a fridge in there, and there's another member, Pack Your Max.
Yeah. He does the meal preps.
Yeah, and
Yeah, dude, he's killing it over there.
Kiana goes and buys from him there and stuff. But he's a member too, so you guys are just housing all our members. So go support.
You know, who would have thought, guys? We're out here supporting the city, paying our taxes.
And that's good to know about the Fridays, because those are cool events. They bring the community together. I know we did an event at Isotopes, and we were driving back, and I had to drop off equipment here because we did the mariachis and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And my buddies who aren't so familiar with the New Mexico culture as far as the Chicano scene, were like, what are all these lowriders? Like, 4th Street on a Saturday night? Like,
jamming, dude.
Oh, yeah. That for me, that's Albuquerque, and that's New Mexico. And, you know, and so it's cool that, you know, you guys are doing your part to promote it, but keep the culture alive. Yeah. Speaking of which, Por Vida does a lot. They have their own festival. You guys kind of started, you started your own, not kind of, New Mexico Beef Jerky Fest, which is so our culture, and I'm surprised it hasn't been done, but I'm glad you're doing it
too,
bro.
But we're excited to bring it.
So when is it? What are we talking here?
So go ahead and let them know.
So we're gonna have live music. We're gonna have a concert inside a Slutter Resort and Casino. While you can shop at local vendors, not just jerky vendors, but all types of vendors. Then we'll have jerky competitions, the jerk-off competition. So we have, you know, so many categories that these jerky companies can come and win money, showcase their
and it's going to be
flavors.
at a Slutter Casino.
Okay.
May 6th.
May 6th.
Cinco de Mayo weekend. It's going to be one day only. It'll be the cool thing is the Slutter's partnering up with us. They're giving everybody $10 in free play that goes.
Wow. Yes.
So you're going to get $10 back off automatically. Like she was saying, we're having tons of local vendors. We're bringing cars into the building. So it's not really a car show, but we wanted to showcase like some of the best cars out there that the Southwest has. So those will be features there. We have cars coming in from all over the state. As well as live music. You know, we're not having it's going to be actual bands, you know, 7-piece bands, guitars, congos. Like there's going to be a bunch of bands playing live music while you shop. There's going to be a party on the patio out there.
Presented by Garrett's Beef Jerky.
Garrett's Beef Jerky is going to be sponsoring
DJ
that.
Speed One.
DJ Speed One is going to be, you know, everybody's.
He's a member too. Keep listing them.
Yeah.
All of them, you know. So, you know, and you know, going back to the festival in general, you know, we have the wine festival out here, Chocolate Fest, Pork and Brew Fest. Our state, I honestly think, is driven by festivals. We like to get together and party, man. That's what it is. You
Community
know,
and culture.
No matter what it is. I mean, there's a Lavender Fest, bro. I don't even know what that is, but I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Because we like festivals, bro. So it was like you were just touching base on. I mean, beef jerky, I think, like right under green chili, chips and salsa. Beef jerky is probably like the second or third commodity of the state. I honestly, I tell everybody, like, if you gave Lowrider beef jerky 1% of all this beef jerky sales in the state, we couldn't even keep up with just 1%. Like, there's so much companies out here with delicious flavors, not just us. I mean, we have friends that are incredible in beef jerky, but we wanted to bring them together, a festival where we all got together and supported each other. And, you know, whenever you bring a festival together, it helps the industry. Yeah. So it's going to get everybody's sales up, you know what I mean? And it gets it fun again. You know, like I thought Lowrider beef jerky made beef jerky fun because like we're giving you a Lowrider trading card. I mean, we shoot commercials. I mean, our commercials are crazy. Like we shoot our own commercials. Like I wanted to make it fun, not just beef jerky, just here's your jerky. So the festival is the main idea behind that is just to bring the state together for all the jerky vendors out there, for us all to get together, meet each other, rub shoulders, help each other out in business, just like you guys do with the Hispano, man. I mean, you guys have done so much for us, and it's been crazy the partnership we've had with you guys.
And you know that, and we appreciate that, and we appreciate everything you're doing there. I grew up fishing, hunting. Beef jerky was
Yes.
everything. And that's, we were talking about it the other day. It's the history of it, why we have beef jerky and why it's so popular here, because it's Native American Hispanic mix. We came up with that to preserve our meat. And so now it's in us. And I'm excited for it. I love jerky, but I just love, like you said, the festival aspect, the family aspect, the cultural aspect. We pride ourselves on 3 parts, and that's community, culture, and commerce. And that's everything that festival represents, and everything that Por Vida is representing, you guys are representing. So we're excited for it. We're going to be there to support you any way we can. And there's going to be a lot of folks from the community. I don't think that people understand are making jerky, not just, a side hustle and stuff, but have a business. Little Man's Beef Jerky. Little Big Man.
We know who he is.
Yeah, he's
good, man. They have some good flavors too.
Marcos, he's awesome too. And he made me a chocolate one, which is weird, but it wasn't that bad.
You know what's weird, bro?
It's cool
You
to
could
try all the different flavors. There's so many different ones, and that's what we wanted to showcase here. Is there's so many different flavors, so many different companies that offer different things. So it's good for us.
And then there's gonna be some shopping, you said, so you can come out. I've been to the events at Por Vida, and I've bought hats, shirts. So it's cool to get that New Mexico gear. And trust me, when I go out of town, that's the first thing I pack.
Yeah, and I wanted to throw this out there too. I mean, with all the the chamber members out there watching, I mean, we're still accepting sponsors. We're still accepting vendor booths. We have tons of room for everybody. We're making room. We've had to open up a second and third room already. Wow. It's getting huge. It's going to be a huge event. But we would love all the chamber members out there to be part of this as well. It's going to be the first annual. We partnered up with Asleta so far that they want to do an annual event. This lady right here is literally the savior of the show, dude. She's the one who does everything. So, wherever they want to contact, let her know how to get in contact with you.
So we have our Facebook, Instagram for Lowrider Beef Jerky. We'll be posting tons of stuff on there. We have New Mexico Jerky Fest on Facebook and Instagram as well. Facebook is New Mexico Beef Jerky Fest, and Instagram is NM Beef Jerky. So look for us.
Contact us there.
Contact us.
If you want to be part of it anyway.
Yep. You can use our directory. They'll have a landing page for Lowrider Beef Jerky on there. But also the URL should be posted with this chamber chat as well. So just click on that or call the chamber with any questions. We'll get you to the right people. But it's a good way to build a connection. And with that, I mean, that's a great weekend. So May 4th is our golf tournament. May 5th is Cinco de Mayo, of course. And then May 6th. So take off Monday.
Just take it off.
And actually, if you guys are a part of it, we are getting discounted rooms if you guys are a part of it. So we can get you guys rooms out there. It's going to be a crazy weekend. Asleta Casino is literally opening their doors for just us all weekend. It's going to be a wild, fun weekend. Family.
Esparza will be
Felipe
there
Esparza is
on
performing
Friday.
on Friday.
We'll have Jerky Fest all day Saturday. Friday night, we're having an after party at the 777s. It's going to be a really fun event.
I'm ready.
So
you guys
fun.
You guys got the VIP. Joe, you guys know your VIP.
And beyond that, look for more stuff, initiatives coming from Lowrider Beef Jerky, Por Vida, us. We're going to be, I guess, combining on a lot of different initiatives and events to highlight New Mexico. I think commerce is a big thing for us, obviously, but culture and community are really big for us this year. And we love all the members that we have with our membership that are active, because they're promoting themselves in different ways these days and being creative like this. And it's a good time for New Mexico to show we are New Mexican. This is what we do, especially with a lot of visitors coming in. They can actually appreciate our culture and our heritage. So.
Yes.
Well, you guys are incredible with that too, man. I just had to give you just the chamber props in general. Like, I've been around low riding since I've been young. And, at one point I had like a bad stigma to it, man. But the chamber, the state in general, bro, is really opening like a different tune to it, man. I mean, it's like the whole state is focused on low riding, which is my culture that I love. I mean, I got my life in it. The beef jerky is a good business for us, you know what I mean? But like, what I love about the beef jerky as well is, we've given out probably maybe 6,000, 7,000, 10,000 trading cards already. So 10,000 people, we give out posters. So the culture is what we really try to focus on and make it genuine and true to the culture, which I think we've done. And you guys have been a major part of that, man. I mean, you guys even, like I said, even the awards you gave us just for recognizing us for being
we didn't give it, you earned it,
right.
trust us. But the community spoke, and we appreciate that. Stay tuned for what's next with what's going to happen here, this collaboration. We're excited about it. Again, ahcnm.org. You can find it'll be on a community calendar of events. You can go to the URLs that they posted. It'll be on the chamber chat URL. So many ways to get involved. But if you are a member or you're a small business in general and you want to reach out just to see how you can get involved, please do.
Tickets will start being sold next week as well. So we are looking for maybe some businesses throughout the state that might want to also be able to sell tickets at the retail stores.
Great.
Which will bring more people into your business.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
hit us up for that as well.
Well, we appreciate you for being on today. Thank you for everything, and
for
we
having
look
us.
forward to the future with you.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you, Chamber.